Alrighty guys, let's get the party started again. Hello and welcome back to the channel. If you are new, please consider subscribing, and a quick disclaimer that this video is not financial advice. Now guys, looking at the bubbles, things are not really juicy. We are experiencing another day of, well, downside, right? So overall market is sitting at 37 fear, and you know what Warren Buffett is basically saying, right? Buy the fear, sell the greed, blah blah blah, but nobody ever does that, right? Otherwise everybody will be rich. Anyways, let's have a look at this tweet before we are going to get into technicals. Well, actually X. So this account is saying that 48.7% of Kaspa has not moved for more than 6 months, and many people do the research, meaning that nobody is really interested into selling Kaspa, right? So shakeout happens when you invest blindly. Market maker appetizers, right? So exactly guys, it all comes down to that conviction, right? Something that I believe I was mentioning about on the channel in the previous updates, right? If you do have a conviction, and let's say if your favorite coin, whatever that is, right? Kaspa, BTC, well, hopefully not meme coins, right? But you know, whatever that is, basically, you have conviction. If that is going to go down, depending on where we are in the cycle, of course, well, what smart investor is going to do? Probably he's going to add into his bag and DCA in, you know, as we go down, right? And DCA out as the price goes up, right? So the profits can be actually secured, right? But obviously, you know, people are doing the opposite, right? So guys, I'm not telling you to hold Kaspa. I'm not telling you to being shaken out, right? I'm just sharing my opinions, okay? Again, this is not financial advice, and I am not selling my Kaspa. Definitely not at this point in the cycle. Anyways, market cap is sitting at $3.3 billion, and the volume slightly increased, I believe, right? So nothing really has changed in here, but let's have a look at technicals now, right? So you probably remember what I was saying yesterday if you have been following, right? So the price perfectly dipped to 12.5 cents, well, and almost reached this level of this whole, you know, ascending channel, right? So, well, now funny enough is that many people are selling, but I do believe that many people should be buying at the moment, right? Anyways, let's have a look at ETF inflows, guys, because obviously, you know, Bitcoin going down doesn't necessarily help Kaspa, you know, and overall market to go up, right? So as of yesterday, we've got 30.6 million of outflows for BTC. I don't think that this definitely contributed to, you know, BTC's price action, but probably that was, you know, liquidations that, you know, we are going to get into that very soon. So guys, as you can clearly see, price is perfectly bouncing from this level of support, and Kaspa at the time of recording this video on a daily time frame perfectly found a support, right? So can Kaspa dip any lower? Well, let's have a look, guys. All right, so let's first of all have a look at BTC. Let's see what can potentially happen with BTC, and then we are going to look at liquidity for Kaspa, and I'm going to give you my conclusion at the time, right? So first of all, we've got a daily liquidity for BTC on Binance, where liquidity is the biggest, right? So these are shorts, right? Green, as you guys can clearly see, right? So everybody is betting that the price of BTC is going to go short at the time of recording this video. However, the price of BTC already went down, right? Let me actually go into 4-hourly time frame, and as you guys can clearly see, the price already went down, right? And people are betting short at the support, right? However, BTC, well, obviously found the support, and now it's going towards the upside. So you can also see that BTC is going towards the upside according to stochastic RSI on 4-hourly. However, BTC could get rejected, right? So now let's have a look, right? On a daily, everybody is shorting, right? And if we are going to look at heat map for BTC, liquidity is in here. So if BTC is going to go to level of, let's say, 62,400, whatever, many people are going to lose a lot of money, because, you know, we've got 34, 45, we've got a lot of money in here that is going to be flushed if the price of BTC is going to go towards the upside, okay? So what I'm expecting, well, BTC probably going back to price of 62k level, okay, towards this level. So now let's have a look what the heck is going on with Kaspa. Okay, let me put Kaspa over here, and let's say do Bybit, all right, because unfortunately Binance still haven't listed. So this is how things are looking at on a daily for Kaspa. But if I'm going to switch it to 30 days, you can clearly see that everybody is betting that the price of Kaspa is going to go lower, right? I know you are calling for 1 cent, you are calling for 5 cents, but many people might gonna get disappointed. If that is going to happen, 4.5 million USD is going to be flushed, right? So let's have a look how this is looking for all of the exchanges for Kaspa, right? The whole leverage overall. So 1 day, and now let's go into 30 days, guys. All right, so these are all exchanges, right? We've got $9.5 million is going to be flashed if the price of Kaspa is going to go towards the upside. So let's have a look at the heat map now, right? So let's say Bybit, okay, and firstly 24 hours, right, and soon we are going to go into the monthly, right? So technically we could still grab the liquidity, right? Kaspa technically could grab this liquidity on a short-term picture, right, as you guys can clearly see. However, if I'm going to change it to the monthly right now, you can see where the liquidity is, right? So this is something that I've just showed to you on a previous page, right? So the price is going to go over here, liquidity is going to be flushed for people that are betting that the price of Kaspa will go lower, but the problem is that it already did, and I guess that these traders are probably too late. Anyways, guys, let's have a look at a couple of different opportunities, I guess, because, you know, as I'm saying very recently, I'm not holding only Kaspa, I'm holding multiple altcoins and of course BTC, right, for long-term investments. However, I believe your portfolio should be spread out across different assets. Diversification, right? Although it's not financial advice, I'm just throwing what I've just found, right? So you got Cent, which is well, saw huge pumps in the previous cycle, right, even in September in 2022, right, and at the moment is perfectly following the Wall Street cheat sheet, right? So this potentially could be a good opportunity. Well, not actually mentioning about Sui, right? Let me go back to Sui, right, because recently I did Sui's update. Sui, so at the moment, guys, this is how things are looking like with Sui, right? Everybody was interested into Sui when Sui pumped, you know, towards these levels, right? But nobody's interested into Sui right now, right? So I'm personally expecting Sui, well, first of all, dipping to this level and then probably to $60 and maybe even to $6010, right? So once Sui is going to dip into these levels, I'm going to probably purchase, you know, for a short-term trade. But obviously, guys, you know, opportunities are endless, right? Obviously picking up that fear is always, well, paying off, I guess, as long as you are going to sell the greed. But anyways, Mr. Prof is pointing this chart out, and this is total crypto market cap, that it's excluding BTC and Ethereum on a weekly chart. So the last time we saw a bullish cross in the MACD weekly chart of altcoins was exactly 1 year ago. After that, altcoins recorded a 150% increase. Now we are facing another bullish cross, and now, guys, this is how things are looking like, right? So basically last year, October, we had this, you know, rally, the first little rally for altcoins. However, now I believe that momentum is much bigger and we could see much bigger pump. And I know that many people are being shaken out now because, you know, they saw this little pump in here, right? And then, you know, just this retest of this line as a support, right? However, you know, from the standpoint of TA, this is normal, just like, you know, from the standpoint of RSI, and MACD is printing the bullish cross, right? Also, something that I'm reminding quite often on the channel, guys, is that we are waiting for American elections that are happening very, very soon, right? I believe in 20 something days or 30 days, right? So that's very, very soon, and obviously this is the catalyst that market is, well, anticipating, right? And also, guys, this is something that I've been showing for a while now, the bird trap that we are in, right? So we are experiencing these, well, let's say 3 legs up, right? We've got renewed optimism on the market, FOMO, and then euphoria, where lots of people are going to be jumping into crypto, but, well, they are going to realize the sad reality because they are not watching any videos. I'm not saying mine, just in general, they're not educating themselves and they are not paying attention. So looking at 2016, in October 2016, that was halving year, right? We've got this happening to crypto, right? Then we've got October 2020, right? There you go. And now we've got October 2024, right? I don't believe this is different, right? I could be very, very surprised. Of course, I could be very wrong, but guys, based on everything that I've just showed to you, you know, this is kind of no-brainer. And now before we will finish, let me actually quickly update you on one chart, or actually a couple of them, because these are also important. So we've got BTC dominance, right? First of all, our Kaspa or any other altcoins are not going to see significant strength when, you know, this thing is going up like crazy. This is for hourly time frame. Obviously, this is nothing big, but let me zoom it out to weekly, guys, and you see what's going on, right? Everybody was expecting, well, this BTC's dominance going towards the downside, but things are looking, well, definitely different, right? However, this thing is going to, well, drop at some point in time, I believe, right? And now guys, looking at total crypto market cap excluding top 10 on a monthly, let's have a look at 4 hourly time frame, right? Let me just zoom it out a little bit. So we had this bear flag momentum going down, and then you know this upside channel, right? This is bearish pattern, and as you guys can clearly see, we have, you know, dipped below that, right? So let's see what's going to happen in the next few days, right? However, I do believe that these are probably the last moments to, well, accumulate crypto pretty much, right? Of course, it can dip a little bit lower, but people are not going to get interested at that time, right? Also, USDT dominance is a chart that you should guys pay attention to, right? So as you clearly see, right, this thing is going to go towards the upside. I believe that this dominance is going to, well, hit this mid-range, right? And then probably create something like double top and then go towards the downside. And of course, you know that there is inverse correlation between USDT dominance and overall crypto sentiment, right? Not mentioning about the fact that USDT dominance is in a bear flag in general, right? So this is another thing, right? Sooner or later, I believe things are going to pump. And also guys, index dollar is pumping towards the upside, right? So if this thing is pumping towards the upside, altcoins, well, in general, crypto is going down, right? So guys, all of this, right, we have to monitor, right? I do believe that we are sitting at the verge of something, well, legendary, right? But not many people are paying attention now. Anyways guys, that's it what I've got for you today. I hope that you have guys enjoyed this quick update, and of course, as always, peace and love crypto.